I'm Todd Holbrook, and I own Ghost River Furniture in Columbus, Ohio. I grew up in a handy family and went to a 9-to-5 after college. My brothers and my dad are in construction, so I was always kind of the odd man out. And then I found woodworking and totally fell in love with it. Ghost River is a furniture company that's set on eliciting the buyer's sense of adventure. The goal with our pieces is that they'll create a sense of wanderlust for the buyer. We want to have a piece that they can have in their home and anchor their memories on, and that's the piece that they look back on. A lot of inspiration comes from something new. Not to say that everything is totally creative. I draw a lot on older pieces, a lot of architecture, a lot of buildings and bridges, things that have lasted a long time and whose design has also stood the test of time. The design process at Ghost River is a lot of prototyping. At any time around the shop, you'll see prototypes lining the walls, and the goal there is to kind of just see how it holds up to my own eye over time. But if I love it 2 weeks from now, then I'll probably go forward with it, and if not, it'll probably get formed into a different prototype. The best part of the process for me is once that prototype has lasted the 2 weeks and I'm still good with it, taking it to the first finished and polished form and seeing that come to life. Almost all the tools that I use are as old or older than me, and I think that goes back a lot to the pieces that we make. They're built to last, there's little downtime, and they're super reliable. We use a lot of beetle kill pine, which is highly sustainable, but we also use other materials in a way that makes them last, and we think that that's one of the best forms of sustainability. If you don't have to buy a new chair every 5 years, that in itself is sustainable. And we think that if our design meshes with an aesthetic that's as timeless as it can possibly be, we think that that also contributes to sustainability. So something that's not going to go out of fashion in 5 or 10 years, someone can use their entire lifetime. The Santa Fe stool has obvious draws on Southwestern architecture, but still staying within that goal of simplicity and a design that can stand the test of time and different fads. The stool has through-bolt joinery, which we think is important in how long the piece will last. So not only do we think that a piece should have solid wood, we think that those joins should be properly made and back up that wood as best they can. Using solid wood without solid joins is short-sighted, and ultimately it's going to end up in a piece that doesn't last. In addition to solid wood, we use a lot of steel as well, not just because of the design aesthetic, but for how long it'll hold up over time. We're lucky to have the best metal fabricators in the city as our neighbor, and they're two great friends of mine as well. So having that kind of talent literally outside your door is unbelievable. We'll go into each other's shops and you'll see something that you like and they might see something that they like. That leads to a collaboration, and a lot of these pieces wouldn't be made without that type of collaboration. Ohio is such a maker state, and Columbus being in the center of that, I feel like really serves as the capital of that. Our steel history, which is right next door, is unbelievable, and that talent doesn't just go away, it stays for generations. I'm motivated by the next piece, what that piece is going to look like, and how that piece is going to inspire or motivate the buyer. If we can create heirloom quality pieces at a non-heirloom price that lasts generations, then we've done what we've set out to do.